Hey, what's good everybody? This is JC. What I got before you today is a Ladola PlayStation 5 controller. Let me explain to you why I got this controller. I was online looking for a gaming controller to use on my gaming laptop, and because I bought one and it wasn't working so well. And to my surprise, I see this pop up. I'm like, this is very unusual. A gaming controller looked like the PlayStation 5. I said, I gotta give it a try. This is such a knockoff, but they did some things to avoid copyright from Sony. So I'm just going to open it and see what it looks like. I'm going to compare it to looks with the original PlayStation 5 controller. So I got the original PlayStation 5 controller right here. So let's look at some things on the original PlayStation 5 controller. You got the original PlayStation 5 logo right here. Got the speaker grill. You got the button right here to turn on the microphone. And this is the microphone hole right here. This is where you plug in the 3.5mm headphone jack, and you can also connect this to the cradle to charge it as well. Also to the back, you got the little button right here. You can hit the reset button. I believe this is a mic, I'm not so sure. And see, you got all the little things right here. The wireless controller, all the model number and everything as well. And also comes with Bluetooth 5.1. This one, on the other hand, it got some notable features that's not like the PlayStation 5. So let me open the box and see what it looks like. But first, let's take a look around this thing. The boxing is it feels pretty cheap. The material of the box is really crappy. It's straight up cheap. Well, what I expect is a knockoff. And you can see right here, it shows double vibration adaptive triggers like the PlayStation 5. Is compatible with PlayStation 5. So you can play the PlayStation 4 games in PlayStation 5 console. So in other words, they're saying this can pair with the PlayStation 5, but you can only play PlayStation 4 games, not PlayStation 5 games on the PlayStation 5 with this controller. You got the built-in speakers as well. So this is what it is right here. So novel, stable, comfortable, professional wireless controller for PS4. Okay, let's see what we got inside here. Let's open this box. All right, so it comes with a little booklet right here. It's in Japanese with some Chinese writing. It's very flimsy. And it comes some features right here. You can connect it to your smartphone. You can connect it to your PlayStation 4. You can connect it to your PlayStation 5. You can connect to the PlayStation 4, I think it's Plus or Pro, Slim, and the regular and the original one. In the box, it comes with this USB Type A to USB Type C, just like the original PlayStation 5 controller. Comes with, so I like this pretty much. Unlike the PlayStation 5 controller, now if you buy it in store, you don't get a USB Type C cable. This one, bootleg, comes with one. All right. Let's look at it real quick. Oh, dang. Wow. It feels just like the PlayStation 5 controller. The notice, yep. They look very identical. So let's go with the obvious. For one, this, as you can look at this one, is smooth all over. It's so smooth. It doesn't have any thing at the back for grip. It doesn't got that little gritty texture in the back. So when the game playing, you can hold it and the grip. This is all around smooth. It uses that cheaper plastic. It's smooth all around. Unlike the PlayStation 5 controller, you can see, you got the little text, you got the little things right here for maximum grippage for long game playing. Both of them, the PlayStation 5, you know, PlayStation 5 controller got the haptic feedback things. You can feel right here on both corners is very heavy on the PlayStation 5 controller. It's very heavy on these two sides. This one is very light. The sides are extremely light. And it says you got the haptic feedback, BS. Anyway, let's look at some other obvious. You got the same directional D-pad, up, down, left, right. The PlayStation D-pad feels smoother. This one feels This one feels like a old cheap Xbox controller. You can see, look at the grooves. Look at all the grooves. Compare to the PlayStation 1. Well built. You still got the same speaker grills right here, just like the PlayStation 5 controller. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 holes for the speaker. You still got the same 9 speakers, hole for the speakers. The joypad, you can tell the difference. Look at here. Look at the PlayStation 5 one right here with the grooves, the design. This one got more of a bumpy design. You can see right here, got the bumpy design. This one on PlayStation 5 kind of have like a crisscross design, in my opinion. That's what it looked like to me. The PlayStation 5 controller got a ps5 logo, so you can press that with the mic. This one right here comes with the home button and for the turbo, so it doesn't have the one for the mic. So I guess you've got to plug it in here. You just start it up, then you can hit all the turbos. But kid you not, the buttons feel pretty good though. I kid you not, it feels pretty good. But it's nothing compared to the original PlayStation 5. Let's see with the triggers. The PlayStation 5 trigger right here, you got the Sony logo right here. Feels pretty good. These are pretty identical, but it still feels light. The triggers feel surprisingly pretty good. I can't believe it, I'm saying it. It feels pretty good. As you can see, this one doesn't got the Sony logo right here. Original Sony, the PS5, boom, got the Sony logo. Let's look at the back. As I showed you earlier, let me get it back here for you. You got the Sony logo with the reset button. I believe this is for the mic. And you got all the writings right here. This one, on the other hand, just got some few writings, just tell you name, wireless controller, the model, made in China, boom. So for your young kids out there, if your parents say they're gonna buy a buy your PS5 controller, and you see this, inspect it, and now call your parents out. Shoot, I'll call my parents out. But anyway, buttons wise, original PlayStation controller got the X, the Z, the circle, triangle, square. And you see you got the start button. I think this is the option button, and this is the share button. And this one right here, I don't know what the heck is this. Is it a mosquito or a lotus or praying mantis, whatever that is? This, I don't know what this is. This I guess they got to modify it a little bit so they don't get hit with a copyright from Sony. Let's go show right here. You got a button right here that says options instead of the lines like the PlayStation 5 controller. I got the share, same thing. It feels the same, but you can tell by the weight, this is heavier. Let me just hit the light, let me just hit this button right here. Wait a minute, I don't think this has any juice. Let's see if it has any juice first. I got the juice, look at the light. I think that's a pairing button, look at the light. All right, let's look at the Sony PlayStation 5 version. Sony got a nice dark blue. This one got a light blue, almost like a sky blue or baby blue. See the difference? All right. Okay. What else comes in the package? I think that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and pair this up with my gaming laptop, and let's see how it functions. Now I'm gonna attempt to pair this to my gaming laptop via Bluetooth. According to the manual, you gotta hit the share and the home button at the same time, just like this. When it's quickly flashing, that means it's in pairing mode. And as you can see, I got Windows 11 installed, and I got the latest Wi-Fi card with the latest Bluetooth, which is 5.1, I believe. And this controller is Bluetooth 4.1, and there's nowhere here. It's nowhere listed right here on the screen. So Bluetooth wise, no connection whatsoever. It's, well, for peanuts, what you expect. It's not everything what they sell, not everything that people sell and they advertise you're gonna get. So I guess the only way to pair it, you gotta use the cable that comes with the package, the USB type A to USB type C. So let's connect it up and fire up Xbox Game Pass, and let's see what happens. As you can see right here, it's connected to my laptop via USB type A to the USB Type-C cable that comes with the package. For the interest of time, I've tried it several times, but just for the interest of time, I just want to let you know it won't work with the Xbox Game Pass. For some odd reason, I don't know why, maybe because I have to download a software so I could do remapping, which I ain't got time for that, because when I buy a product, I just want to plug and play. With everything, I've used a couple controllers already, and it's just simple plug and play, and good, you're good to go. But with this one, I believe you're gonna have to do some remapping because it's made to play PlayStation 4 games on the PlayStation 5, but not PlayStation 5 games on the PlayStation 5 because it's not customizable for that. You can move, items up and down on the Xbox Game Pass, but you won't able to start the game with it or play any or do any gameplays with it. But with Steam, it's totally different because for what I read, Steam did a software update so you could use these kind of controllers and play games without no remapping or anything. As you can see, I got this God of War here from Steam, and I'm moving up nice and easy. But one thing I realized, this thing is super fast. So if you don't careful, it'll jump all over the place. But it's very responsive. It's very responsive, and it feels good. Only thing that bothers me, because it's not the original PlayStation 5 controller, where you got the textures at the back right here, so you don't feel that grippiness. So if you have sweaty hands, when you play for a while, you can slip out your hands. Unlike the PlayStation 5 controller, where you got the grip. Let me show you real quick. Unlike the PlayStation controller, you got this grippy texture right here. So even if you got sweaty hands, you won't slip out. This one, you will definitely slip out your hands. So let me fire up God of War real quick. And then I was going to conclude the video. Let's see. All right. All right. There we go. So let's see what the feel of it. This thing is no input lag. This thing is very responsive. Whoa, dang. See, everything is on point. See? So let me see. Everything is instant. It works pretty good for cheap controller. It's pretty good. And the triggers feel just like the PlayStation 5 trigger. Look at this. And instantly. Yeah, this thing works pretty well. I'll give it props. It works pretty well. It's very responsive. It's doing its thing. Press it here. You get this menu. Boom. Options button. Let me hit the share button, see what happens. Ah, I guess the game don't have that feature. But anyway, let me just do this real quick. Let me just go to my PlayStation Now app, and let me see if we could fire up a PlayStation game. I think it's called PlayStation, whatever the app is called again. PlayStation Now, yeah, there it is. Let me see if it will work with the PlayStation Now app. Like I said, I've been using my gaming laptop more than my PlayStation 5 because I can take it to work, I can take it to the park and play some games. Oh, you got to update, huh? Gotta do an update. What is updates about? Does anybody know? Leave a comment. Let me know. Just leave a comment. It's updating. Let's see what it's all about. But in the meantime, while it's updating, let me share some real quick. Okay. This is the charging this is the stock charging dock I got for my PlayStation 5. And as you can see, you see right here? Let me just zoom in real quick so you can show you. My room is dirty, so don't judge me. You can charge two controllers. So let me put it on the cradle on the dock. Let me see. It works perfectly. It works perfect. So if you have any charging dock for your PlayStation 5 controllers, it works perfectly fine, as you can see right there. So let me get back to the screen. I have to do a software update. So let me, yeah, you see, I have to do a software update. So let me do this thing and I'll be right back. So I'm back onto the PlayStation Now app, and it works perfectly fine. It scrolls nice and easy. So let me just click a game real quick. Let me see. Let's try Forza. Not Forza. Let me try Horizon Zero Dawn. And let me see this bad boy real quick. Let me see how well it plays. How will this controller do its thing. So far, I'm pretty impressed. My only disappointment with this controller here, you just can't connect it via Bluetooth. So I'm gonna see if there's another knockoff that got a Bluetooth 5.0 where I could use it on its laptop. But so far so good. Okay, I guess there's an issue with Horizon Zero Dawn. Let me try again. But overall, I know they got to do something because they don't want to be they don't want to hit by copyright by Sony with the PlayStation right here instead of the home button instead of PlayStation 5 and the other things right here, and they got to do a smooth texture instead of the grippy one. But other than that, I feel them. It's pretty decent still. So I'm having issues with that game. Let me try something else. Let me try Grand Theft Auto. There's something wrong with this. I don't know what's going on with my PlayStation app. But anyway, I'm going to conclude this video. This works perfectly fine. Only gripe I have with this, if it had like a grippy texture right here, I'll be good. But everything else works perfectly fine. And if they would just include Bluetooth 5.0, maybe that would eliminate the connection issues. But other than that, for a knockoff, it's not that bad. I'm gonna keep it for a while, and then I'm gonna keep searching. See if I see one. This is JC. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this content. I'd really appreciate it, and especially don't forget to like because it will help it get noticed in the YouTube algorithm system. And I thank you guys for supporting my channel. I appreciate it very much. Big up to all my Jamaican viewers. I'll see y'all in the next video. I love you guys.